Hey yo, what we're saying is your boy AJ, and we are back again with another tier list. You know you love to see it. This time, again, going over something that isn't video game related whatsoever, or isn't Dragon Ball game related whatsoever, but just the series in general, and going over villains. Best villains of the Dragon Ball universe, not including Dragon Ball GT, which you're probably missing 3 villains. That's it. Let's be honest. And to be fair, if they was on here, let me just tell you, they'd all be in good. Baby, Super 17, and Mega Shenron would all be in good. I'll just tell you that now. Like, I don't mind them. And Mega Shenron probably preferred out of all 3 of them. But yeah. So we've got best right at the top, self-explanatory. Good, self-explanatory. So, you know, they do their thing. You got need help and fodder, which again pretty much describes itself. So, kicking things off with Android 17 and Android 18. I think they're right. There's nothing more to them. I mean that in a joke way. Definitely they've stayed on in the series, and that's a testament to their popularity, especially Android 18, especially within the male community of the Dragon Ball community. I understand why. I'm not stupid. But yeah, they're alright. Like, when they first showed up, I'll admit I wasn't a massive fan of them. I liked them, but I wasn't a massive fan of them. Coming right after Frieza, pretty much, and Frieza being, like, again, the most iconic. So, yeah, not much else is ready to say on them. Beerus is good. I definitely like Beerus as a character. And again, like, the whole kind of concept that Goku, even in the series, even in the movies, Goku will probably never surpass Beerus. That, to me, screams some sort of, like, real godlyhood, and the fact that we probably haven't seen Beerus' full power yet, when you think about it. Like, I think the highest they mentioned him going was like 50% during his fight with Goku, and that was it. So imagine him going full out at 100%. That's all I'm gonna say. Bio Broly's fodder. I remember rewatching this movie actually a good couple of months back, and I remembered just how bad this movie was. Yeah, Bio Broly is not the best. Definitely, probably just put in the movie because they needed to sell tickets or needed to sell copies, and just had Broly's name in there. Broly is popular in Japan, so they probably need to put Broly's name in there and put Broly in the movie just to sell a bit more. I get it, but yeah, not a big fan of Bio Broly for me. Bojack's I definitely don't like Bojack that much as a character, and his whole gimmick, his whole shtick. I don't know. The movie is a tad weird. Not gonna lie, it's not particularly like the best film, and it's, I don't know, it just doesn't kind of make sense when you think about it. Like, it's based in this one, like, tournament area thing that kind of leads to some, like, not alternate dimension, but like some indoor, I don't know what you want to call it, but the movie is iconic with the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan scene, but apart from that, that's about it. Boo. Now, it looks like there is no other Majin Buu on here, so this is just Boo in general. Boo in general, I really liked. I know, especially during the Majin Buu saga, was where the writers and everyone else decided to probably made the conscious decision to kind of not goof off, but like get a little bit silly, a little bit goofy with it. But I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. The original Broly needs help. If you're crying over, and if you're that angry, and that thingy over a crying baby, come on. Now, as much as iconic as the OG Broly is, his whole character is just flawed. Makes no sense. Like, and as popular as he is, just not the best for me. The new Broly though, is amazing, and the fact that they gave him such a backstory after what happened with the OG Broly, the non-canon variant, if you want to call it that. The fact that what they've done with him now just shows, it's just a testament to me, really, to show like any character can get like a sort of redesign. So there is hope for some other guys, maybe even Bojack, Android 13, Cooler. Maybe some of those guys can become canon, and they all become like as good as this guy is in terms of, again, design, character, development, everything pretty much. Android 13 for me is I still don't get the whole. I do get the whole transformation thing where he absorbs 14 and 15, but the whole turning blue thing, I mean, I get he's an android, I get he's a artificial life form or whatever you want to call it, but I don't know. And I don't know, the whole like trucker accent, if you want to call it that, like Texan accent, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me personally. Cell isn't good. I wouldn't say he's up there with the Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly, but Cell is good. I definitely prefer this version of Cell, the perfect form and the super perfect form, over first and the Android 17 absorbed form. Definitely. But yeah, there's not really much else to say on Cell. He's pretty iconic. Cooler, the OG, well, I say the OG Cooler, there's pretty much only one Cooler, apart from there is another Cooler on this list, but Cooler in general, I personally love Cooler, I'm not biased in any way towards his card on Dokkan, none whatsoever. It might play a part, but Cooler is amazing, and for me, I probably like him over Frieza, but spoilers, Frieza is going to go probably go in the same category as Cooler there, but I do probably prefer Frieza a little bit more over Cooler. This fodder, filler fodder for filler. Don't know what else to say about that. Frieza, again, I just mentioned he's going to go straight up into there along with the best. Probably one of the most recognizable, and probably, well, actually, I'd argue and say the most recognizable anime villain of all time, and the most iconic anime fight of all time had him in it. What else can I say? Garlic Jr. I'm very undecisive with Garlic Jr. I feel like him as a character was pretty good, but he can go mid. This whole thing, his whole gimmick was kind of cool, like the whole Dead Zone thing and all that. But like, I don't know. Not much else I can say on Garlic Jr. Rose's going straight up there. In fact, let me just do this. I'm not placing any of these in order normally, but I am gonna put Rose right at the top there because it pleases me. Not in a homo way, but yeah, Rose is good. He's my favorite. Just saying. Golden Frieza for me, I definitely put in good. Now that image there, the head is a bit cropped out, and it kind of looks like this Frieza's head is appearing on that Golden Frieza body. But Golden Frieza for me is good. I wouldn't say he is iconic as the original Frieza fan form, but he's good, and it serves its purpose as you know, Goku and Vegeta had their new forms, Frieza had his new form. I get it. Hirudegarn, I actually didn't mind, but he's alright. I actually didn't mind Hirudegarn. Like, the whole movie was pretty much a rip-off of, or Tapion himself was pretty much a rip-off of Link from Legend of Zelda, when you think about it, playing the Ocarina and having a sword. Come on. But yeah, I did like Hirudegarn in a way. He's alright. Plus, playing Tenkaichi 3 back in the day, like, I abused this guy so much. Like, he was one of those characters that were like the giant characters, and you could barely touch them unless you had like a really strong character like Super Saiyan 4s, or I think some of the Super Saiyan 3s did it as well, or some of the fusions. But unless you were any of those guys or another giant character, you couldn't really touch this guy. He had like pretty much super armor. Hit for me, he was high. Actually, no. Let me put him up. Yeah, I won't say he's on the level of like the androids, Bojack, 13, Garlic Jr., Hirudegarn. He's pretty much, I'd say he's lower good. So if I could put him like here, I would. But yeah, he's gonna stay there. Jiren. Again, Jiren. The only thing that does Jiren for me is his backstory. His backstory and his whole motive thing, it's so cliche, overdone. His character is pretty cliche, overdone. Like, he's kind of bland, but he's strong and he do big damage, I suppose. That's all you can really say about him. I think if the anime would ever return, and if they do something else with Jiren and they go a bit more into the backstory of him and stuff like that, maybe buff him up to like here. But for now, he's here. The OG, jeez, Demon King Piccolo. He's going good. From rewatching OG Dragon Ball, like the first moment you really sense some sort of fear. Again, I don't know if fear is the right word, but you sense that, you know, things are going to drastically change in the series was when Demon King Piccolo showed up. The Red Ribbon Army, yeah, while they were, you know, like, bad and, you know, they did bad things, you know, you didn't think like, oh damn, like, Goku's gonna die, Krillin's gonna die, everyone's gonna die. It wasn't until Demon King Piccolo showed up when things started to actually get serious, I think. Not serious, let me reword that. It wasn't until Demon King Piccolo showed up that things started to... You started to... not worry, but I'm struggling to find the word. You start to wonder about what was going to be next, rather than knowing what was going to be next, if you know what I mean. Metal Cooler, I liked. He was good. His movie is pretty iconic. Like, I do like the Metal Cooler movie, and I do kind of get the whole thing. He is forever immortalized by the meme though of Xenoverse, the whole like Big Getty star enabled me to cheat death. How could this be? He's pretty much immortalized by that meme now, and that's what pretty much, I wouldn't say keeps him relevant, but in every game that this guy's been in, he's pretty much been top tier, I would say. Metal Cooler for fighters but yeah. So moving on to the current Piccolo, or Majunior, or whatever you want to call him. He's you know. I know Piccolo is like Akira Toriyama's favorite. I get that, and Akira Toriyama doesn't like Vegeta that much, and I'm pretty much the exact opposite. Like, I love Vegeta. Vegeta is probably my favorite hero, but I'm not that much of a fan of Piccolo. That might trigger some people. I don't know. don't know, because I feel like loads of people are Piccolo fans. But I don't know about him, you know. Pilaf needs help. Pilaf needs help. Him and the whole Pilaf gang, like, while during OG Dragon Ball, yes, there was some sort of relevancy. Bringing them back in Super made no sense to the actual story. All they were just some sort of little fillers, like little bits of comedic value. I get that, you need that, but not with Pilaf gang. Raditz, again, Raditz needs help. Actually no, Raditz is fodder. When you think about it, Raditz is pretty much fodder. The only noticeable thing about Raditz was Goku died while fighting him, but that's only because he sacrificed himself to help Piccolo land the special beam cannon, or there's nothing else I can really say about that. The Red Ribbon Gang need help. Red Ribbon Gang aren't, you know, you didn't, again, the only real character, I'm just gonna move on. Lord Slug needs help as well. I feel like he's gonna like downward spiral here. But Lord Slug could have been a lot more. Could have been a whole lot more. And you know, we could see, he is definitely one of the characters, along with Cooler, that we could see like a rebirth, like they did with Broly, in the future. And I'd be all for that. But as for now, he's not the best. Tien pretty much goes in the same position as Piccolo. While Tien was kind of cool in the OG Dragon Ball, from I'd argue Saiyan Saga onwards, he was pretty much fodder and pretty much the part of the he was pretty much part of the hold him off till Goku gets here squad, along with Yamcha and Chaozu, and even arguably Piccolo. Turles, I'm being honest, I really like Turles. I know he was pretty much the OG Goku Black when you think about it, and his character, well, yeah, his motives were a little bit weak and a little bit ass pull. I do have a little bit of a soft spot for Turles, you know. And then Vegeta goes up there. I've already said Vegeta's my favourite. Probably overall favourite character. Overall favourite villain is Goku Black, but overall favourite character in general has to be Vegeta. And yeah, with that ends this tier list, which is the villains. Let me know what you guys think. I definitely think the only one I can see here that people are probably not going to be triggered by, but would probably disagree on, would be Piccolo. I know that there is quite a few Piccolo fans out there that really do like him, and I'm not that much of a fan of him. I do like him, but he's a bit lower down for me. So yeah, with that, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.